take the filter out, run your hose through the filter. This allows the water to raise slowly and try to avert any kind of bubbles, because a bubble in your jet air could block it. So that's why we always want to go through the filter area. Now the other part you want to know is your jets counterclockwise is open, clockwise is closed. Anytime the spa is not in use, you want to make sure your jets are open.
Oh, okay.
And all your air valves closed. And the reason for that is you got filter cycle happen twice a day, once in the morning, one in the afternoon. And you want the flow to go through all your jets. If you have one closed, you got water hitting it. If you leave it too long, chemicals can build up. So anytime you get out of it, you want to make sure they're open counterclockwise. And then when you're in, it doesn't matter because you're just, using it. But when you get out, those will be open and your air valves closed. The air valves being closed because what it does, it put air in the water and makes it a little bit stronger, and it'd be pushing against your cover, and you don't want that. So
how do you know which way the air valves go?
Usually
first?
they're counterclockwise, just like this.
Okay.
But once you get the water in there, it'll be really fast. Some of them are reversed, but once you push it open, you'll see the water just roll.
Okay.
It'll just increase the volume.
Okay.
And so you want to make sure those are off. So you have basically a clear, no air being infused. You're not going to have any bubbles, and that'll keep your cover clean, because you want to make sure your cover stays clean as best as possible, and you don't want air being injected at that point. This unit did come with the ozonator, so we had that installed. Ozonator will help you with your chemicals. It helps clarify your water, oxidizes it. When we go through the chemicals, there is an oxidation, number 2, and that's real important to keep your water clear and sparkling. So you have a slip, they call them slip filters, and that means it just goes in, and all you have to do is find it, push it in, and then this is your top. All you need to do is push that right on top of that to secure it.
Okay.
And then you have a lid here that goes. The best way to do it, actually, do it at the front and then let the back drop. Now your filter, you would want to clean it at least once a month. We have 2 different types of cleaners. One's just a cartridge cleaner. It's good if you put it in the bucket and then put your filter in the bucket, let it soak for a few hours, and then just rinse it off. The other one is a instant. You just spray it on and then you hose it off. Both of them, you want to make sure you get the all the chemicals off your filter, because otherwise you'll have a little bubble bath for a little bit. It'll go away, it's not harmful, but it does cause more bubbles. So when you do clean your filter, make sure you get all the chemicals off. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the chemicals themselves. Once you got your water in, got it heated, this is going to be your chemicals. Bakwa, which is the best. It's like spring water. It's what most customers enjoy, the feel of it, because it just feels better than a shower sometimes. It really is that good. The nice thing is, it's when you're cleaning it out, the pool, every 6 months or so, you should have your pool drained and cleaned. If you do, it's actually good for the plants, where some of the other ones are so harsh you wouldn't want to do that. So your chemical breakdowns are, number 1 is your water line control. That helps keep all your surface around the water line clean and clear. Your second one is the oxidizer, like the ozonator. It infuses the water with natural oxygen, with that chemicals that'll help keep it clean and clear. The next one is your sanitizers, which has stain and scale control. Scale is when there's too much mineral in your water and it starts getting stuck to your surface. It's usually white and you'll be kind of rough. This helps maintain it. So you want to make sure your pool has the right amount of dosage on that. Now on this, your test strips, once a week, you want to pick a time that you're going to be doing this, and this is very important that you do it once a week, because chemical imbalance can happen due to somebody getting in with suntan lotion, hair products, makeup, and so sometimes your water can just usage, depending on if high use or low use, the water contents can go off. You got to make sure you're going to get the right chemicals. So when you got your test strip, the best thing to do, using your right hand, You just want to put it in and then bring it right out. You don't want to swirl it. You don't want to do this. You want to keep these things separated so the chemicals don't run or drip. And then you can come straight to your thing here, and you can just check, and you'll see it'll say okay, 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 okay. And you want to make sure you stay in this range. Now the one thing you need to know is number 3, which is your sanitizer over here. That is only added only if you need it. If it's an okay, then you don't want to add any extra. If it's down on the low, very low, then you do want to add it. Otherwise, weekly, 1 and 2 for sure, 3 only if necessary. Unfortunately, if you put too much 3 in, you can cause the same problem that it's trying to solve because it's reacting with the water incorrectly. And the other ones, excuse me, I look for my glasses. The other one is hardness, alkalinity, and pH, and you want to make sure we stay within those. When you want, or if you see it high or low, we do have other formulas at the shop that pH high, pH low, and that'll help get you back into balance. Bless you.
Thank you.
Now, unfortunately, this is your measuring cup. It lacks any measurements. So what you need to do is with a marker or get a better measuring cup, mark it down. I always tell people just use a Sharpie, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, so you know how to use that. Why they stopped making marks, I'm not sure. In your book, it gives you, it has a lot of different information on the spa, alkalinity, what they do, why.
We can read that, yeah.
Right. What I'm going to go over is the basic stuff that you might need to start her up. And at this point, you can stop for a second. I need to get